Welcome back. And now let's cross over live to the DCP headquarters where the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is giving a presser on the finance bill.
In light of the danger the people of Kenya are exposed to through this budget estimates and punitive finance bill, DCP would rather have done the following to cushion Kenyans, create a prosperous nation, and dignify the Kenyan people. 1. Immediately we would stop the housing levy deductions to give relief to the payslip, return dignity to the employed, and extra expenses on employers. 2. We would propose that the government cuts wasteful and non-essential expenditure. State machinery must tighten its own belt before it demands sacrifice from the public. What is Kenya shilling 17 billion allocation to State House stand for? We would reduce it to Kenya shilling 3 billion. Thirdly, debt growth must be slowed, and then disciplined borrowing must be linked to high impact development, not recurrent consumption. Kenya must move toward a more sustainable fiscal posture with a credible plan to reduce the deficit over time. Fourthly, education, agriculture, and health must be protected as priority sectors. Agriculture should be funded as the engine of food security, rural employment, and lower inflation. Health should be funded as a core human right and an investment in productivity. 5. The government should pay pending bills to businesses and suppliers. That would restore liquidity, support SMEs, and stimulate activity across the economy. 6. Taxation must be broadened fairly rather than imposed repeatedly on the same shrinking base. Compliance should be improved through modernization, transparency, and trust, not through punitive pressure on households already stretched to the limit. 7. Parliament must claim its oversight role. Budgets should be interrogated line by line, not passed as routine exercise. The legislature must insist on accountability, realistic revenue assumptions, and the protection of vulnerable sectors. Oversight is not obstruction, it is stewardship. Finally, the government must restore accountability. Every shilling spent should be explainable. Every project should be measurable. Every ministry should be held to performance, not rhetoric. In addition to the above, we would restructure the budget as follows. Reduce the entire budget from Kenya shillings 4.8 trillion to Kenya shillings 3.7 trillion. In agriculture, we would increase from 97 billion to 300 billion. Health increase from 167.4 billion to 450 billion. Public administration, we would reduce from 354.9 billion to 250 billion. And borrowing, we would reduce from 1.44 trillion to zero borrowing. As DCP, we demand as follows. First, we demand a significant increase in funding for agriculture and healthcare.